So what we've seen this year is that enrollment statewide is down 1,800 students over last year's enrollment.
A
And so
0.2% drop. Small, yes. It's also Colorado's lowest enrollment in a decade.
since we are seeing those declines at those younger grades, that's probably reflective in many cases of that declining birth rate.
The state's demographer says in many places, birth rates have been dropping for a long time.
It's getting to that critical point where I think, a lot of schools are like, all right, well, we can deal with -5 kids, but -50, -100, what does that mean for long runs?
It means in many cases, districts have closed their smallest schools, from Denver to Aurora, even Jeffco. And yet,
This year has been dramatically different in both the quantity and the kind of the rate at which they've arrived.
an outlier in this data, a surge in migrant students arriving in recent months. Denver alone counts more than 2,700 new-to-country students arrived since July, many coming after the official count day, the day that captures the numbers used for school funding, back in early October. The official state count shows Denver only gained a few hundred students this past year. DPS says the district is working to cover the cost of the extra students, but will also be asking the state for help.
Migration, international especially, is a big uncertainty because we don't have a lot of control over that.
Important data you won't find in this year's count.
It's not data that we can quickly get, so we're almost doing a reverse where we're trying to figure out which schools are asking for more funding so that we can identify how many international kids have come in so that we can try and come up with an estimate of this total migration piece.
So while DPS tells us they've had more than 2,700 new to country kids walk through their doors, they don't know how many of these kids will be staying here permanently. We may not know really until next year's October count at this point, guys.
We've heard so much of closing schools as maybe an answer here, like reopening some of them.
Not at this time. We've asked DPS that question. Would we have enough students coming in now that could be part of the conversation, reopening? And at this time, no. Maybe making some better use of buildings that have availability, but not going backwards in decisions that were made last year.
Okay, Jenny, thank you.